Rolling on this machine, and I need
It's a good
to.
job that I changed because like, I would have thought, oh my god, this is in the same day. I would be like,
Well,
no.
I took my jacket off.
Right, are you guys?
And I've got different clothes on.
You guys ready?
I wear the same clothes every day.
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Let's roll this, baby. Let's roll this.
Yeah, we're doing the banter beforehand.
Yeah, we're banter.
Pre-banter.
You're doing the, doing the trash talk. Okay, let's go.
Hello and welcome to Debating Reality. I'm Niamh and I'm here with Chase again.
Yeah, man, I love coming back here debating reality, you know, because the truth is out there.
Oh, that's my line, but okay
All
then. Well, today's topic, we are going to be talking about dinosaurs and whether or not they had wings. And we're not talking about pterodactyls or any.
Or Godzilla.
Oh, okay. I was thinking more factual dinosaurs, but oh, he's upset now. But we're going to be talking about the Tyrannosaurus Rex, also known as the T-Rex, and we're going to be talking about whether or not that massive dinosaur had wings. That's frightening to think of.
Yeah,
So
it's frightening but true.
Chase, I'm gonna let's guess what side you're on.
Well, I also, you know, happen to believe that somebody said to me, you know, dinosaurs have wings, and I said, no, that's impossible. You know, are you talking about a dragon or something like that? And then after doing the research, it is true. Dinosaurs had indeed wings, especially the Tyrannosaurus.
Especially? Wow.
Well,
very adamant on that. As you
I'm
can tell,
adamant.
I am con wings.
You're con wings.
I'm
Okay,
con
you're con
wings.
air.
Con air.
All right. You don't get it?
I remember it.
Yeah, okay, good. Man,
It's not funny enough for me to laugh.
Burn! Right.
Right. Back to the topic of conversation. Chase, why do you believe that dinosaurs have wings?
Okay, so first of all, the Tyrannosaurus Rex is supposed to be the king of the dinosaurs. Yeah,
Yes,
I
that
mean,
is correct.
it's really huge. It was it wasn't your usual dinosaur in the sense that it wasn't a herbivore, but it was a carnivore. So meaning that it was a meat eater. But what I'm just trying to say is that all the depictions of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, they have very short arms. And, you know, you're thinking, now, that's crazy. How could it be menacing or terrifying to other dinosaurs? Because it's all about the visuals with them. But then, like, there was a thing that was done at the Smithsonian where they actually showed that the Tyrannosaurus, actually, the short arms weren't just arms with claws, but stalks. So, like, if you think about it, it's the stalk of the arm, and the wingspan connects outside of it, and the feathers, of course, are feathers. So the wings, which were flesh, and the feathers that are attached to it were biodegradable. So because we found these dinosaurs as fossils, or someone found them, and they recreated the Tyrannosaurus that we see and imagine today,
Yes.
they didn't find the wing part, you know, because it dissolved over time, you know, as things would do. So they just depicted that those short stalks were just probably short claws.
So, your argument is that the arms of a T-Rex that we have
really short.
that we have grown up, like we have grown up so many years, tons of years, and so many generations have been brought up, going to museums, going to the dinosaur parks, and seeing this massive T-Rex into such a gigantuan size that the little tiny bitty arms aren't actually tiny itty bitty arms.
But wings. Like wings like an ostrich or an emu. So must make this clear. I'm not saying that Tyrannosaurus Rexes flew. They were too huge to fly. They were still flightless animals. But what they did is that their wings actually curved down the same way that the emu and the ostrich's wings do, and it curved down to its side. So just because they had wings don't mean that I'm saying that they flew. It just is that's what they were. So they were really used to kind of like protect their young. You know, some of them had plumages where it's like colors like peacocks. You know, but so they had its uses, but that's what they were. They weren't used for flight.
Okay. Well, I am going to just put it out there. It's been scientifically proven that chickens and ostrich and emus are the closest living descendants of dinosaurs, and not alligators or crocodiles or anything that's of a reptile nature. They are not the closest things to dinosaurs, which I was actually very surprised about. But again, science proved that. However, science has also said that the little arms are arms and not wings.
Well, see, this whole thing here, Niamh, is that what I love about this show and how it covers science is that science is always a form of disinformation for someone else. I mean, like, the thing about it is, if you ask yourself, you know, like, all these pictures that we have of these dinosaurs that little children are made to be afraid of, how many of us actually seen a dinosaur?
No one's seen a living dinosaur.
Right. We've only seen a depiction of a dinosaur. We've only seen pictures. We've only seen giant skeletons that are supposedly put together off of fossils. Completely put together, by the way. I mean, all of these bones are conveniently in the same place. I understand that it's the whole primordial soup, the whole Big Bang Theory, Ice Age and all that, but they're perfect. And how come they can't have just been built to scale?
Okay. Well, I personally believe that these big T-Rexes didn't have wings for the sole purpose that you made the argument of them of the wings and the bones, flesh and feathers, all being biodegradable on a time.
Well, the Smithsonian made that argument.
Okay, but
I've only repeated it and regurgitated it.
So you said.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to point the fact out that if they were biodegradable, like even the bone structure of the wings itself,
flesh.
Yes, but I'm saying there would have been very thin bones to actually make them.
Well, I did say that these wings weren't made for flight.
Yes, but my point is the fact that if these little tiny bit of the arms that we know as arms of the T-Rex, and not just these little tiny bits of bones that would have connected the main skeletal frame of the T-Rex to the wings, why did they not go? Why was this specific part not biodegradable if it was still part of the wings?
Well, I mean, that's like asking why is there a yolk in an egg? I mean, like, the thing about it is that this is an animal, right? So, I'm serious.
Is it really, like, asking why there's a yolk in an egg? I mean, you're claiming that part of the T-Rex was biodegradable. Part of a T-Rex was biodegradable. But then the part that linked the biodegradable part to it, to the actual bone, like skeletal frame of it, how that wasn't biodegradable, I don't see how this little tiny part.
Well, you have seen an ostrich, right?
I've seen an ostrich,
and you have seen an emu, right?
I've seen an emu, yeah.
Right, so which I'm pretty sure, like, years from now, when we see the skeletons of an ostrich and an emu being discovered, I'm pretty sure we won't discover those wings. Okay,
but that's not my point. It's the fact that these tiny arms that we know as arms, and I'm going to refer to them as tiny arms, if they were part of the skeletal frame to connect the biodegradable wings, I'm going to keep repeating that. Please why did they not biodegrade? Why
did they not biodegrade?
They would, even if half of it was something like if it was connected to it halfway type of thing, so that it kind of faded into an actual.
Science will tell us that these dinosaurs that no one's ever seen have lived thousands and thousands and thousands of years, to the point that they call them eras, like the Mesozoic and the Cretaceous. So obviously we can't find everything. That's my point. It's the fact that over these centuries of time, right, when these discoveries are made, it's just not possible that flesh. I mean, look at our own graveyards. We don't find any skin of people that are in graves,
that's
do we?
Because skin...
We barely find the bones.
Well, the bones can rot away. They can be...
but we don't find any skin. Do you ever see any skin lying around?
Skin rots away as soon as it starts...
and that's called biodegradable.
Okay, but I would just like to point out the fact that we're talking about this specific... Okay, you're basically saying all of these bones we found of the T-Rex, all of these bones, even some that we've been able to recreate the skeletal figure of it, you're saying that all of this has not rotted away, but the wings have very much quicker than the actual skeletal bone.
Well, not much quicker, maybe like a century or so.
Could you just answer that a yes or no?
What am I answering?
That the wings were able to biodegrade.
Yes.
Without the actual skeletal. Okay. Now,
that's what I'm saying.
Why is it that these arms that are I say perfectly intact, very loosely in the sense that we are able to form the arm with the talons at the end as well?
Well,
or claws,
I'm
or
saying they made that up.
Well, that's the thing though. If we've got all that and they're able to make this form, why isn't, or even if they've added those claws at the end and there's just this bone that they found, or several bones or wherever, why is there not some sort of fade as to show that, oh, this is where the biodegradable part ended, and this is where
they're not? I mean, it's kind of like the baby arm in Deadpool. You know, the whole point about it is the fact that we don't know but what we are told, and science chooses to have us believe. That's what I'm saying.
Science is there to prove.
No, science is for monkeys.
If you're going to talk about monkeys, evolution, here we go.
Oh, please don't get me started on evolution. That's a whole nother topic.
That's scientific.
That's a whole nother Darwinistic topic.
That was scientifically proven.
What was? Evolution?
Evolution.
Are you mad?
Evolution has been scientifically proven.
Oh my god.
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
That is so not true.
Science has proven that.
That is so not true. Every scientist who supposedly found bones and structures, Lucy, all of that, the hominids, all of that has been disproven as quacks. All of that has been disproven as the result of the Illuminati trying to control what we think and believe about ourselves.
The Illuminati disbanded in like the 1700s. It was a real...
What? The Illuminati still exists today. Oh my god, they're going to kill me when I leave the studio because that's what it is all about. The truth is out there, and if you don't find me tomorrow, you know why. I'm telling you.
Okay, so the topic has gone completely haywire.
Now you killed me, woman. You killed me. I blame Niamh. I do.
Everyone does in the end. But
color.